Hello and welcome. My name is Aerith, and this is my 54-week roster update. Last week I didn't have Treya up, so I got her up to Relic 3. This week I'm going to start focusing towards Sauvage Press, and I'm also going to bring myself towards the getting Nihilus to Relic levels as well. As you can see, my GP has gone up significantly from last week, and I've been just rushing my ass to try and get 4 million GP. I'd like to get there before the next conquest starts and get some conquest characters started to be farmed. Geo Brood Alpha is the only Geo that I need at 7 stars. Then I could get that whole team up to tier 12. Only need 30 more shards of him. Fennec Sean, I'm going to continue farming because she's going to be important for a Lord Vader counter down the line. And Zorii Bliss, I haven't really farmed her. She's kind of been sitting here, but she is something that I just picked out because if I were to farm her at 7 stars and get her relicked up, then she could be utilized to draw out Galactic Legend potentially if I threw that team on defense, since they only really need Zorii and Finn. I'll show you guys through this here. There's resistance. Zorii, Finn's already 7 stars, just not geared up, and then all of these wasted characters. Honestly, truly a mistake to go after the First Order and Resistance bundles. That was such a waste of my time. I don't know why I did that. I'm not going towards Galactic Legends, so why would I go after characters that would lead to them? Doesn't really matter. My roster, I'm trying to do something unique with going against Galactic Legends without needing Galactic Legends. Is it competitively the best thing? Probably not. Am I the best person to be trying this out and showing others what to do? Absolutely not. But it is something that I haven't seen anybody else try or do. So I wanted to do something different. I wanted actually just to rush Dr. Aphra, which is honestly not a great idea. You should have a couple of teams already established before you go after Aphra. It's just not a great first team to go after. But it was a passion project. It was something that I wanted to do, and I thought it was going to be fun. It was fun. But now that my roster already has Aphra, it's time to figure out what to do with it next, and I'm not going after Galactic Legends. I just don't have a desire for that. So I'm going to try and build up teams that will counter Galactic Legends. The CLS team might be effective. CLS team is honestly just a really solid core team. The Treya team will be really effective. Might need to farm Scion, but there's a couple of Proving Ground Sith characters that could be really effective as well. So depending on how long it takes my roster to get to that point, I may or may not even farm Scion. I have other 7-star Sith that I could bring up to relic levels. What are you doing? Yeah? Sorry about that, a little distracted. It's General Skywalker. Once I get him up to 7 stars, that team I could be relicking up as well. There's a few here sitting at tier 12 that could be effective for taking out Galactic Legends, or making it easier to take out Galactic Legends. Because I know the Night Sisters aren't necessarily, like, if you look, they have like a 0% chance of destroying Jabba. But if they take out the whole team and there's only Jabba left, that's still an effective team. It may not be 100% effective because it's not just one battle, but how many of those teams exist that aren't Galactic Legends themselves? Not many that I'm aware of. Anyway, First Order will be a team that I have to bring up. General Grievous would be pretty smart to bring up since all of his droids are right there. Maybe not for Galactic Legends, but it's still good to have core teams so that the teams that are utilized for Galactic Legends aren't like that's only going to need to be like 6 or 8 teams, maybe 16 if you have to double battle each galactic legend. But my roster is just building its core foundation, and proving ground characters will definitely make a huge difference in the future about that one. Padme with Ahsoka with Kat might actually be able to, like Commander Ahsoka Tano might be able to actually take out some galactic legends. If not, it helps to make the Jedi Master Kenobi counter a lot easier. There's also Starkiller, which I might have to bring up their relic levels. All of these things I also have to think about adding better mods to all of my characters, or the majority of my characters. I'd say the ones that are here on Afra and BT1 are pretty freaking good. You might not have 300 speed, but 10k damage, I don't see a lot of that. Especially for where I'm at. I'm barely just building a foundation. Still gotta work on mods. A shit ton though. Mods and Datacrons are two things that I've tended to neglect on my roster, but it's still something that I will have to focus on, especially if I'm not going for Galactic Legends myself. That being said, most of my growing has been through just gearing up these characters, as well as leveling up a ton of ships that were not at their max level, like Geospy and Sunfac and Jedi Counselor were not 85. Cassian Ewing wasn't at 85, and I've wasted all my credits. It's kind of a good thing that I'm not going to be needing them for quite a bit of time. They will be needed, I guess, for Executor, so that I can get higher level stuff, but I still have to get to 5, 6, and 7 stars, which might take some time in itself. After that, I don't know what else. I could be gearing up some characters, but I don't want to be, well, I don't want to be. It doesn't really matter if I wanted to or not. I don't have credits to waste. Like, I've spent quite a bit on mods as well, to add mods to teams that didn't have mods, like the CLS team actually has mods. Not Saw Gerrera, but the CLS, Gas. Some of the characters I had previously no mods on. The Phoenix team, Padme, Grandmaster Yoda, General Grievous team, like all of these teams don't believe had mods on them, and if they did, they didn't have most of their mods at 15. So that's where a lot of the majority of my mods have gone. Does that mean that my roster's improved? Not necessarily. I'm just applying stuff that, holy crap, that's a lot of. All right, unassigned, please. Thank you. I also have to go through these because defense primary kind of sucks. Protection primary sucks. Health, that's probably the best primary, that one there. Crit chance sucks as well. And so that's where I'm at with that. And the other thing that I will have to bring up is Zetas. As much as I'd love to apply more Zetas and to get characters up to where they should be, I need Omegas. And for whatever reason, I need a lot of Omegas. There's a whole bunch of different ways to farm Zetas. Some of them are whaling, some of them are free to play. But I'm sitting on 100 Zetas. I don't apply them as often. However, there doesn't seem to be too many ways to get Omegas. And the ways that you do get Omegas, that's bloody expensive. That's kind of expensive. You only get 5. I guess so we can go here. Oh, already done. And I'm only at 6. You get 1 Omega for those. For these things, I'm pretty sure you get 2 Zetas on the first thing of that challenge, and then 1 Omega for the rest of it. The RNG on Cantina battles sucks ass. So very seldom are you gonna get anything. Let's see here. And they're all 16 energy as well. How else do we farm Omegas? Help! I need Omegas. I would love to apply some Zetas, but I cannot. I need Omegas. Because I know I need, what, 4 for you? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 80. 20, 40, 60, 80. Right? And then I still have another 20 that I can apply. But I cannot apply because I have no Omega. Now, possibly that's because I used them here. But I mean, these teams are going to need them anyway. And I'm just trying to get to 4 million GP. I'm getting really close. If you know ways that are really cheap that can help me bloat my roster up to 4 million, I'm pretty sure before the end of Conquest, I have a week. I would really appreciate that. Anyway, this is where my roster is. This is my update. And I'll see you in the next one. God bless.